One of the most asked questions for brokers looking to join our firm: do you guys provide them? How does it work? So the answer is, do we provide leads? Sort of. Yes and no. So I'm going to explain a little bit about what we offer and how the leads work. So typically when people ask, do you offer leads? What they're really asking is, do people call Kale Realty looking to buy or sell or rent properties? And when they do, what do you guys do with those phone calls or those emails? Well, as I've talked about in other videos, our management team, we are not out there producing real estate. So the first and most important thing for you to know is we are not keeping those leads for ourselves because we work for you. However, we have hundreds and hundreds of realtors at our firm. So when those phone calls and emails come in, how do we distribute them? Well, the only fair way that we have found to do it is by making it available to every one of our brokers, and whoever responds first gets it. So typically what we do is we have a private group and we send in a message out saying, this person just called in, here's what they want to buy or sell, here's the area they're interested in, or rent, for example, and we say the first one to reply gets it. And that's the most fair system we know. That way we're not playing favorites, we're not saying you get the lead and not you, and also we're not taking the lead. So we get anywhere from 10 to 20 of those calls a day, which sounds awesome. However, I will also caution you to say, most of these leads are not going to close, right? As much as I would love to tell you that all of our leads close and we just hand them out like candy, yes, we do hand them out like candy, but most of them don't close because, as you probably know, the vast majority of buyers and sellers work with a realtor that they already know. So yes, we get tons of leads and we will pass them out and you can absolutely take them. However, they may or may not end up closing. So I just wanted to make that point. But there's also one other thing we do. We have partnered with 3 online lead providers. So these are not people that contact Kale Realty and say, connect me with a broker. They contact other firms. So these would be technology companies that have websites where people fill out forms that say, I want to go see that property. Usually they're buyer leads. They could also be seller leads. But they say, I want to talk to a realtor. And what these companies will do is they will connect. They will first talk to the client and say, tell me a little bit about what you're looking for. Are you currently working with a realtor? And the moment they're qualified and not working with a realtor, they go, great, I have somebody that I want to introduce you to. They press a button on their system and it rings right to your cell phone, which is really cool. It's called a live transfer lead. We have 3 of these relationships. Now, by the way, you do not have to participate with these, because some brokers don't want leads or need them. But for those that do, you can sign up for these types of programs. Here's the downside of working with these lead providers that we are connected to. They will give you the lead for free up front. However, when it closes, they take a percentage of the commission, which really makes sense because they paid to generate that lead and they passed it over in real time. But it's a free lead, right? So we can talk about that more specifically when you reach out to me. But yes, we have all these different lead options. However, I do want to make a point is to say that at the end of the day, almost every successful broker I've ever met or interviewed or spoken to has really built up their own business on their own. So yes, we provide leads. However, I don't think it will ever be enough to really grow or explode your production, but we'll do the best we can. And more importantly, we'll teach you how to generate your own leads so that you're not dependent upon us and that you aren't having to give away some of the commission because someone else generated it. But yes, we have tons of options and we'll definitely make sure that you're exposed to that.